before I proceed with our presentation, there are two items left hanging. The issue of HPG operations inside KOGC. Can we ask the good Attorney Lorente to flash the slide on the alleged operation of
Nasaan na yun? Yung kaninang presentation nyo? Na may heavy patrol, nagtanggal ng plate number.
removal plates inside KOGC? Because I have caused...
Okay, you just shoot your explanation.
I call the picture will will be very big material on that, sir. This is Colonel Mendoza, the regional chief of the regional highway patrol unit, sir.
We give him the floor. Please explain.
Can we first?
Nagkapag-out ka na ba?
Hindi pa po, sir.
Comsec, please administer the out.
Kindly raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth in this public hearing and investigation?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm Police Colonel Joel Mendoza, the Regional Chief of Regional Highway Patrol Unit 11, sir. Yes, based on the presentation of the resources speaker, sir, no, ang ano po natin, sir, never po kaming nagbaklas ng plaka or naniket sa loob ng KOJC.
Saan yun? Yung picture na yun? Sa labas?
Sa labas po yun, sir. Actually, that is not August 29. That is August 26 at around 5 p.m. onward. No? Nagano po kami dyan, sir, after the rally. As a task unit commander of the traffic management control, after the rally, sir, we conduct road clearing operation. Kasi po marami pong nakabalagbag na ano dyan sa City Garcia. Then, inabutan po namin yung mga sasakyan na yan, they park unattended, no? Blocking the CP Garcia Highway. Magmula po dun sa exit ng DAIA, nakapark na po yung mga yan. Actually, may mga picture po tayo at saka report na ginawa natin na isinabmit sa special task group no ano po namin yan. No? Actually, kinausap ko po yung mga tao doon na nakapaligid lahat doon kung sino yung mga may-ari dito sa mga sasakyan na to. But wala pong nag-response kung sino yung mga driver or the registered owner doon po sa mga sasakyan. That's why I decide na i-clear ko po sila doon sa daan na yan, no? Diyan sa CP Garcia para po mag-go na po yung flow ng traffic. Kaya po, since nawala po yung mga driver or the operator, I decide na kunin ko po yung plaka. Then, ilagay po yung mga ticket doon.
Is that legal?
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, kasi wala po kaming matiketan eh. Then, we properly turn over all 8 plates, vehicle plates sa LTO.
Hindi ba pwedeng gawa ka ng TOP, yung kopya para doon sa driver, ilagay mo doon sa windshield?
Yes, yes, sir.
Pwede ba yan? Hindi.
Actually, sir, pwede naman po yun, sir. But as far na-turn over po namin sa proper issuing agency, I think there's no mali po dun sa ano natin na yun, sir. Actually, we talked personally the regional director of the LTO nung i-turn over po namin yan. Then,
so, yung ilan ang tinanggal ninyo na
isang plate lang po,
isa
sir.
lang?
Opo, sir.
So, tinurn over yun sa LTO?
Opo, sir.
Nandun na?
Opo, sir. Opo.
And it happened outside the KOJC?
Opo, sir.
Along the highway?
Mismo po dun sa City Garcia lahat yan, sir.
Kaya nga, along the highway. Along the highway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
CP Garcia Highway.
Opo. Nag-start po yan doon sa stoplight
Okay.
ng ano.
So, clear na tayo. Clear na tayo dyan. No, okay na. Continue. Next, General Torres, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I would like to state na muna sana, sir, na palsa in uno, palsa in omnibus. But let's hear the chief of the regional medical dental unit of the PRO 11, sir, who brought to clear up the case regarding the dead patient, because the allegation is that there's so much delay. The witness will prove that at 6:12 a.m. the patient was already declared dead in a hospital. please. With the picture, sir. If you
Sige,
can-
go ahead, go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Chair. I am Police Colonel Maria Imelda Serrano, the Chief of the Regional Medical and Dental Unit 11.
Administer ko na ng oath sa'yo.
Yes, sir.
Kindly raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth in this public hearing and investigation?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Continue.
Sir, about past 5 a.m., our ambulances, we have 4 ambulances, sir, standby at gate 1 and 2 of the KOJC. So malapit lang po kami sa may gate. In fact, isa po ako doon sa nandoon sa ambulance. But when a member of a KOJC called us for an ambulance dahil meron nga po daw silang pasyente sa loob, about 5:40 a.m., pumasok po agad ang ambulance natin. Gawa nga po na nandun lang po kami sa may gate. And medyo nagkaroon po ng konting delay sa pagpasok kasi may hindrance po dun sa gate. Nandun po kasi yung mga fire trucks nila. Actually, yung ambulance nga po natin ay medyo na-UP. But as instructed po, diretso po yung ating team sa cathedral. Nandun po yung pasyente. And according to the nurse who responded, nandun po din yung doktor nila. Meron din pong nurse na nag-administer by intramuscular injection ng epinephrine. And immediately po, minutes lang talaga kinuha yung pasyente at nilabas, dinala po sa SPMC. And at 6:12 a.m., na-declare po siya na dead on arrival by Dr. Javier Domingo, the attending physician of the at the SPMC, sir.
Follow-up question. Sinong kumuha sa kanya doon sa yung tower, nagdala sa kanya doon sa cathedral?
According to the person na sumama sa ambulance, kasi yung nurse po na nag-inject sa kanya ng epinephrine, isinama po ng nurse natin para po makasama at the same time, siyang mas nakakaalam kung ano nangyari talaga. Accordingly, mga 15 minutes na daw po nakatumba yung pasyente before they were able to move the patient and bring the patient down with, of course, nandun na yung mga doktor nila para mag-asikaso and the nurses.
So did you know why? Did you care to ask why 15 minutes?
Accordingly, sir, ang sinabi ng kasama na nurse, ilang araw na daw pong puyat at pagod yung pasyente, yung namatay doon sa tower.
No, about the 15 minutes ba na nakabulagta doon sa tower, bakit hindi nakuha agad?
That
Nang
is what
nakabulagta.
the nurse told our nurse also, sir, na hindi daw nila naibaba agad. Kumbaga, natumba na siya ng 15 minutes na daw nakatumba doon bago nila naibaba.
Kaya nga, did you care to ask why hindi lang nababa agad?
I wasn't able to ask that, sir.
Do you have the name of that nurse?
Yes, sir.
Bigay mo yung pangalan.
She is Claire Villamera, sir, the school nurse, with ID number 2209000013.
Kumsik, please take note. And can we invite that nurse of yours in the next hearing? Thank you. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Continue, General Torre.
Just before I start again, sir, may I ask one resource person from KOJC, Engineer Julito Sapanta, what line of engineering he is? He is his degree of engineering. What kind of engineering, sir? Just a question.
Engineer Sabanta. Anong klaseng engineer ka daw?
Sa civil po.
Civil.
Opo. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat.
Okay, sir. At the outset, sir, before I make my presentation, I would like to thank this august body for giving us a chance to present our side. Considering that there's really a lot of issues that are being
How many slides? How many slides?
definitely less than what Attorney Torion had presented there. Maybe a quarter, sir. Maybe a quarter, not more than half of Attorney Torion's presentation. Because as I'm saying before, there are a lot of things that we want to trash out to the public to answer all the allegations surrounding this operation. And I'm doing this with the indulgence of our Vice Chairman and Executive Officer of the NAPOLCOM, Vice Chairman.
But
Alfredo Bernardo.
before you continue,
Yes, sir.
cut you short muna, sandali lang ha. Here is the findings of the Secretariat doon sa video. Sir, sa video interview po ni General Torre, ang nasabi niya po ay Photoshop ang picture. Wala po siyang sinabi na wala silang digging na ginawa sa KOJC. Pero si Miss Badoy po, in-interpret niya yon as if ang sinabi ni General Torre ay walang digging na ginagawa ang PNP. So, it's a matter of interpreting the statement of General Torre, hindi niya sinabi direktahan na wala silang ginagawang digging. Sinabi lang niya na Photoshop. So, that's based on the findings of my secretariat.
Mr. Chair, that wasn't the one in contention. The one in contention was when I said he had a press con where he said that walang excavation, that he would Photoshop. And then he said, wala siyang sinasabing ganun, walang press con. He brushed it off.
Sinabi niya na walang press con.
Yes, that's what he said.
Did you say that, General Torre? Na walang press con ka
We can,
ginawa?
we can again refer to the Secretariat, sir, for
Okay, we will go back to
accuracy.
that. Please
Yes, sir.
continue. Balikan lang natin mamaya. Ha?
But before that, Your Honor, just a very important point. I have just been informed, Your Honor, for clarification to General Torre. He allegedly declared to the media that after the Senate hearing, he will resume the digging in the basement. Can we get that information from him, Your Honor? Because if that is the case, then I will move, Your Honor, that this Senate hearing would be conducted sine die, meaning this will likewise be conducted indefinitely since they are staying in the JMC, KOJC premises indefinitely. Because if he is intending to conduct another digging, despite the fact that he has not even established the reasonableness and its connection with the service of a warrant of arrest, then he is perpetuating an injustice because an arrest warrant can never justify the digging. This is the first time ever in my lawyering, Your Honor, where an arrest warrant is used to convert another property into their boarding house, a police garrison, and preventing the persons there from praying in their own cathedral and from moving around freely, and worse, destroying the building which is now worth billions, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We will get his answer after the presentation, if it's okay with you.
Very well, Your Honor.
Sasabihin na naman niya na my answer to that, Your Honor, is contained in my presentation.
Very well, Your Honor.
Bigyan natin siya ng kuha na i-present niya para wala na siyang masabi mamaya na i-present niya. Continue, General Torre.
Thank you, sir. And before again, sir, there was that contention that the compound is a religious area. They consider this as a religious area. May ask the KOJC resource persons. So religious area, bawal manigarilyo, which they say is like that, at bawal magmura. Tama po ba? Tama po ba yung contention kanina na narinig ko? That the KOJC compound is a religious area and bawal doon magmura, bawal manigarilyo. That's what they're saying na kinukumit ng mga pulis ko, sir.
No need to ask.
is that correct?
I heard that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So, thank you very much again, sir. Let me start now without any much further ado. And also, I would like to acknowledge our boss in the DILG, Yusek Lord Villanueva, sir. Next slide, please. The authority and legal basis of our operation are the alias warrants of arrest against Apollo Kibuloy and 5 others. So, I think there's no other question regarding the legality of these warrants, the alias warrants. But on the next slide, I'll show you one warrant where only Apollo Kibuloy is impleaded. Next slide, please. Criminal case number RZQN from branch 106 of Quezon City. Violation of 7610, particularly Section 5B. To read, those who commit the act of sexual intercourse or lascivious conduct with a child exploited in prostitution or subject to other sexual abuse. Warrant of arrest against Apollo Kibuloy and Apollo Kibuloy only. Dated August 8, 2024. Signed by Judge Noel Parel, Presiding Judge, 106 Quezon City RTC. That is the person that we're looking for, sir. Next slide, please. The area of operation is the KOJC compound, which covers an area of approximately 30 hectares, 22 hectares inside, including the subdivision on the upper right-hand corner, which is another 5 hectares, because we have suspected that there may be a safe house of the subject of the target there. I would like to acknowledge also the presentation of Attorney Torion for giving us the confirmation on the methodical execution of these operations. And also, Mr. J. Sonsa, the resource person from another resource person from the KOJC, who simply said that they are live even before we arrive. Next slide, please. So the mission is very simple: arrest fugitives Apollo Kibuloy and 4 others, because one of them is already in custody, now imprisoned in Pasig Regional Trial Court. Next slide, please. The concept is again as simple: enter, arrest, and leave. Simple as may sound, we, of course, expected the challenges. Next slide, please. Drawing lessons from the July 10 operations of Pro 11, we prepared CDM contingents, tactical security teams, arresting personnel, investigator searching personnel with WCPD ASCOR and ancillary services team. So you noticed we even prepared the portalets, because we know that this will be a long drawn battle. Because in the next slides you will see why. And I'm very, very thankful with this opportunity to show this, because the Senate will, we do hope that the Senate will see what interventions can be done to help the police or help bring the fugitives to justice. Next slide, please. Day 1. I wonder, actually, in Attorney Storion's presentation, he uses pictures when SMNI was always live with videos. Because I do believe if a picture paints 1,000 words, a video will be 1,000,000 more in word. So let's click and see the videos in the next slides. Hintayin mo na lang ang video. Medyo mabagal sir ang internet talaga eh. If I may suggest, sir, the lag is being caused by the Zoom application. If we can directly connect to the netboard, it will be a bit faster. If we don't go through Zoom.
I don't know, sino bang technical...
Kung wala namang naka-Zoom, sir, na members, if we can request.
Lakad na naman si Loko-Loko. Dapat murahin tong mga to. Ang putang ina nyo!
Justisya! Justisya! Justisya!
Ore, wag ka na mag-isip. Wala ka namang isip.
Mr. Chair, one question.
Kamusta naman? Lakad na naman si Loko-Loko. Dapat murahin yung mga to. Ang putang ina nyo!
Hustisya! Hustisya! Hustisya!
Ore, wag ka na mag-isip. Wala ka na mag-isip. Oh? Wag! Wag!
That video clearly shows the hindrances that we face every single day. We use high-density lasers sa ating rubber board. One of our casualties on the first day. That's the first 3 days, sir. Napaka-exciting lang, sir. And that's the reason why the search really was very long drawn and difficult, as you see. Okay. In this slide, sir, I'll show you that they applied for a permit inside KOGC compound. They applied in fairness to them. It was also approved that they are permitted to hold a prayer rally inside the compound. And immediately, they violated all the terms. Number one, they blocked the entire highway. Please click. Can you do that? Yeah. They blocked the airport access road. Next slide. Sige lang, ituloy mo na iyo. Huwag mo na balik-balikan. They burned the tires as we saw before. That's on the second day only. Nagsisimula pa lang ang search operation, sir. Yan na ang kanilang sinasabi. Paano kami makakatapos yan? They blocked the highway at kitang-kita dyan, sir, dalawang fire truck yan. Hindi pwede sabihin na Territorion na wala ang fire truck yan. Dalawa ang fire truck yan. Dalawa lang ang kinumpiska namin. That's a lie. Will you allow, sir, kung wala ng Zoom, diretso na lang tayo sa LED ball? HDMI connection?
Sige, you do everything
That is a concept sa...
palabas niya.
Can you do the HDMI connection? Diretso?
Sinong kwan dyan?
Kanina may ginagamit ko sa LED ball, eh. Sa LED ball, eh. HDMI lang naman yan.
Our apologies to our invited resource persons and guests.
Kitang-kita naman ang fire extinguisher there, oh. That's the fire extinguisher coming from them, directed at us. Sige, and slide please. Kitang-kita naman yan. It's really no... Next slide. Wala na yan, wala na yan. Next slide na. Back and next slide. In the lightning rally, they are already wearing newly printed shirts. They're demanding justice for Apollo Kibuloy, yet they don't want him to surrender to the courts. Next slide, please. Escape lang, iho, escape. Ang pinipindot dyan, escape. These are the pictures of our injured personnel during the dispersal. And at this juncture, I'm really questioning the behavior of KOJC people. Are they really the peace-loving people and law-abiding Filipinos that they claim to be? This is just the second day of the implementation of the warrant. This is not long drawn. This is by no means during this time. Wala pa kami nagagawa sa tindi ng resistance. And is this the red carpet that Pastor Carlo Katiil had promised us? If everything that we do is legal, that up to this point had been upheld even by the Court of Appeals to be legal. Next slide, please. Next slide. Now let's go to the use of the tech equipment in locating possible hiding places. We have the life and motion detector from the BFP, which I stated earlier. 2 units from MMDA and borescope, ground penetrating radar. We have 3 various models from private agencies and 1 from the DNR. Next slide, please.
Dali. For the record, who are these private agencies na hiniraman ninyo? 3 various models from private agencies. Can you cite to this committee for the record?
Can I give it at the executive session, sir? Because one person is a member of a church where Mr. Kibuloy is once a member also. Before he put up the KOJC. I think that person will respect his.
So, executive decision, you're going to...
These people are well-meaning private individuals who allow us to use their equipment.
Okay, after this,
Yes, sir.
we have to have a executive decision.
Yes, sir.
Bigyan mo sa amin.
Will you,
Thank you.
sir? Thank you. Next slide, please. So let's play. These are the snippets. These are the snippets. These are all witnessed by their personnel. KOGC lawyers and witnesses witnessed us every step of the way. The indicators show that there may be life beneath the ground, 4, 5, 6 meters below ground. And really, we cannot ignore those indicators because if we do ignore them, what will be the use of the procurement of this equipment? This equipment has been used before in many circumstances. Therefore, we have to believe them unless there are contrary evidence that will show otherwise.
But why after 13 days?
Yes, sir.
Hindi pa yun nakita.
Makita niyo, sir, in the next... maiksi lang yan, sir.
Sige, sige.
Next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. Lahat yan, sir, ay may mga... At 8:30 a.m., Colonel Pata himself had reported music or sound detected at the back of the stage of the cathedral. So it is behind the exhaust of the aircon and located particularly in the room in the said cathedral. Next slide. Several retests were done. Retests. And we have another confirmatory evidence that I can give in an executive session again, sir. This may be this will need an executive session. Although I have it with me here inside an envelope, you can read if you want to. I can give it to you, sir, in the executive session, or I can give it to you now, sir, so that you can read also.
Kumusik, pagikuha.
That's why we have it in executive session, sir.
Your Honor, please, if I may comment, Your Honor. Just,
Stop ka muna.
yes, Your Honor. It would appear, Your Honor, that General Torre would seem to legalize his the violations, wanton violations of constitutional rights of my clients, Your Honor, because of his alleged, sensitive information of the presence of these bunkers. It is our humble opinion, Your Honor, that if this is so, this should be subjected to judicial scrutiny. He should be able to present proof before a judge, because even in anti-terrorism law, Your Honor.
In short, they need the search warrant.
Yes, Your Honor.
They need the search warrant.
He does not
You have to
have it.
secure the search warrant.
Yes, Your Honor. And because all of these would involve very intrusive searches and possible destruction of properties. Can we justify that just because he has an arrest warrant? He is creating a precedent here where violations, severe violations of human rights of third persons would be allowed simply because he has an arrest warrant. This is what he is doing now, Your Honor.
Yeah, we are in agreement as far as to that issue is concerned. But
Next slide, please. Thank you, sir. So ground penetrating radars were also used to locate possible tunnels and bunkers where areas and movements were detected. Next slide. On day 6, 4:15, MMDA personnel continuously conducting movement and breathing scan in the basement of James School using live locator and vibraphone detected sounds, movement and breathing underground at a depth of 6 meters. These indicators were here since August 28, 2024. Thus, digging of the basement started at 5 p.m. of August 29, invoking Section 11 of Rule 113. The digging was carefully supervised by engineers to ensure that the structural integrity of the building is not compromised. The purpose of the digging is to locate the suspected tunnel or bunker where the fugitives are hiding. Much as we would like to do this with minimum footprint, we cannot do so due to the unreasonable interference of KOJC people. If unhampered, we could have brought a borehole drilling equipment, and a hole would not be more than 6 inches in diameter. Even 4, we can do it. Next slide, please.
If I may, Your Honor, before this,
At this juncture, a total of 3.4 meters deep was dug. However, new scan results discovered a retaining wall 8 meters below the down basement. And I think Engineer Zapata also will not be able to explain why there is a retaining wall 8 meters below ground up to 2 meters deep
Your Honor.
in the on the top, except protecting a hollow portion underground.
okay,
Yes, sir.
Is the general implying that just because his alleged equipments, he is now licensed to conduct diggings into the property of another? What if the person doing that is an idiot like him? Maybe, but I'm not saying that he is, Your Honor. But if a contrary evidence should likewise allow us to we should be given the chance to countervail his alleged findings, Your Honor, in a court of law.
okay.
Because if this is the unilateral finding of a so-called expert, at the very least, we should be given the chance to prove otherwise also. But what he is doing, Your Honor, he is believing hook, line, and sinker of the findings of his expert without even letting us know about it. And now he is proceeding to destroy the property of my clients without even me being sure whether or not his data is in fact true.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
we are in agreement to that.
Sir, may I please? With all due respect to the good general, his rantings are starting to sound like a psych patient. So, ano ang protection
Please,
natin? Ano ang protection natin?
Avoid the using those terms.
No, as a doctor,
Those
Mr.
are
Chair.
offensive words. We have to respect each other.
Mr. Chair, from the legal perspective, yung sinabi ni Attorney Torion.
It's only for me to hear legal or illegal, but comments like psych patient, it's not good to hear before this.
Mr. Chair, I don't mean to insult. I respect what's happening right now. Pero as a medical doctor po, Mr. Chair, when you hear something like this, then it does sound capricious, whimsical, and dangerous.
Yes, as I have said, we are in agreement. I agree with you.
Thank you.
No need to convince me. But please, let General Torre finish his presentation. Sir, please continue.
Because of this finding, sir, we found that the hole that we dug is around 2 feet off to the right. So I asked them to cover it, and we will plan again another digging 2 feet off to the left of that wall, sir. So that will be on the next steps, depending on your advice. Of course, we'll be taking into consideration your advice, sir. But that's the scan's result.
The chair himself would like to advise you to do the same. Do everything legally.
Yes, sir.
Pumunta ka sa
Thank you,
korte, humingi ka ng search warrant
Thank you, sir.
para hindi kayo makriticize na ang warrant of arrest ginagawa na yung search warrant. Do it. May korte naman tayo. You can be granted with the search warrant kung justified yung claims ninyo before the court. Di ba?
Yes, sir. Next slide, sir.
Continue.
Possible hiding places. This is the spectrum of the possible hiding places, from the very lavish ones to the poor ones. Because Pastor Kibuloy is basking in wealth and prosperity, enjoying the fruits of his ministry, while many of his ordinary followers continue to live modest lifestyles. Some of his most and closest chosen followers, all young women, some of them minors, as the court records show, experience this lifestyle with him. The other contrast between these two groups is illustrated in the photos and videos, literally heaven and hell. And demonstrates the spectrum of possible hiding places. Nasa basement kayo kanina, sir, nakita nyo yan. Yan po ang inabutan namin before. We'll show it in video again. That's the video of the pastoral rooms. Not more than maybe 15 young women. Hindi pinakita sa inyo kanina yan, sir. That's the house of the women. In the first floor of the Jose Maria College, off limits to many, including members, male members. Next slide, please. Directly below it, the floor of the basement. Directly below that floor is the basement where you visited this morning. This is what we saw. Those are the bedrooms. Those are the beddings of the ordinary workers. Unless they want to deny it. Next slide, please. Balikan muna dun sa akin. On the rooftop of the basement is directly above those pastoral rooms. Next slide, please. This is the Apollo Kibuloy's hangar. We haven't searched this yet thoroughly. Please click the video. 2 planes, 2 helicopters, luxury cars. And that's just a very, very small part of the property that we're going to search. Do they expect that? Even without interference, we need time. Next slide, please. Res ipsa liquitor. The thing speaks for itself. One of the many rooms of Apollo Kibuloy with a private cinema. They did show it to you. There is information that that room on the center, on the second row, on the bottom, second row, that's the room of Mr. Kibuloy. We are not allowed to search it properly. How about if there's a trapdoor there leading to a basement or leading to a tunnel? So we really need to access the tunnel or the basement in some other way. They will not allow us to go there, sir.
But napicturean ninyo, meaning napasok ninyo yan.
Yes, sir.
O sa na-search ninyo.
But we were not allowed to search it properly.
Huh?
We were not allowed to search it. Makita, sir, mamaya kung paano nila kami sinasamahan sa search. Makikita niyo, sir, kung paano namin ang search na pinagawa sa amin, sir, na inalaw kami.
O, sige.
Next slide, please. Day 9. We searched, that's September 2 na, sir. Major Jana Rose Parcon attempted to search the College of Ministry building after receiving reports that Kibuloy was cited thereat. However, KOJC members block them, call their lawyers, delete them, just like in the many other times that we searched the property. This is actually just the third building that we are going to search thoroughly sana, sir. And this is how it goes. This is how it went. Next slide, please. During the negotiation, the lawyers did not allow the PNP personnel to go immediately. They only agreed to specific conditions. 10 women personnel, and they are to be please see video. Wala kami sinasabi naman dyan, sir, na may drugs dyan or may kung ano man dyan, sir. But this is how it went. Hindi totoo, sir, na ang pulis ang nang-aapi dyan. Tingnan nyo naman, law enforcers ang tiniprisk ng mga tao. And look at their people. All of them wear masks. Galit pa sa amin pag pinapatanggal namin ang mask. Ironically, 3 of the suspects that we are looking for are women. Ganyan ang pulis, no? Yan ang nang-aapi. Law enforcers na nang-aapi dyan sa loob ng OJC. The videos will not lie. That's why maybe the presentation of the previous presenter are all pictures. We have to endure that kind of humiliation. Kasi mag-aaway lang kami, sir, pag hindi namin ginawa yan, pag hindi namin sinunod yan. Mag-aaway lang, sir. Kukuyugin lang kami ng mga tao dyan. So, okay, let's do our job. Pulis ang pinifrisk before they being allowed to enter. Next slide, please. During the implementation, sir, ganito rin naman ang aming nakikita, sir. Next slide. Click the video, please. Sige, 1 minute na video lang yan, sir. That's how we conduct the search. With them swarming us, leading us, prohibiting us from opening allegedly secret, confidential rooms or restricted rooms. Hindi naman lahat, sir, na pinabubuksan nila eh. Wala talaga, sir. It's all, kung tutuusin, sir, those are all obstruction of justice. Pwede namin, sir, hulihin lahat yan. We have basis. However, just in the interest of just peaceful. Ganyan, sir.
Obstruction of justice, if you are being prevented from arresting Pastor Kibuloy, but prevented, pinapasok naman kayo eh.
Sige, sir. Next slide, sir.
And besides, Your Honor, if I may, there is already the unlimited search, that
Sir.
is already the 9th day, Your Honor. They have already been conducting searches in that area, Your Honor. I don't know why they like that area very much, the Bible school. And they have been, since day one, Your Honor, that has been searched already.
Okay.
Many times.
Bakit
Can we continue?
paborito niyo? Bakit paborito niyo?
That's only the third.
Balik.
Makikita siya sa sunod, sir. May sketch na kaming ginawa, sir. Next slide, please.
Continue.
Dito muna tayo, sir, sa search on how cooperative they are. Next slide, please. Click the video, please. Sound, please. Naka-X. 100% mo. Yan. Very cooperative, sir, di ba? They are delaying us. That's a very big building. They are delaying us from proceeding to another section. They stop us in the middle of the search. So that, for whatever reason, they are delaying us. We have to ask them if we can open doors. We have to ask them if we can proceed through these pathways. And we only have 10 police women. Why? Next slide. At may mga threats pa dyan, sir. Maririnig natin dyan. Pati mga anak namin, damay. Sige lang, next slide na. Next slide. Interest daw para mabilis tayo.
If I were you, if your purpose there in going inside is to arrest Pastor Kibuloy,
Yes, sir.
you allow only 10 women without firearms,
Yes, sir.
pinarest pa ng mga taga-QGC.
Yes, sir.
Paano ngayon kung may armas si Pastor doon sa loob at nilatrat yung mga pulis mo?
That's one of the,
Payag ka na mamatay yung mga 10 mong pulis.
that's one of the risks that we have to take, sir. Just, one of the risks that we have to take.
For me, if I'm the commander, that's a very wrong decision.
I take responsibility
Para
for
sa
that.
atin, very wrong decision yan kung mag-aresto ka, babae pa ginagamit mo, walang armas, 10 lang, tapos, what? Hindi mo na-imagine? Just in case, ha? Just in case lang. Granting na hindi si Pastor Kibuloy hinahanap na ninyo. Kung ang hinahanap nyo naghintay sa loob, may dalang armas, niratrat yung mga pulis umino, patay yung 10.
We'll consider the SWAT next time, sir.
That's a very wrong decision.
I will consider the SWAT next time. Yes, sir. I take responsibility for that, sir.
Please continue.
Click on the video, please. Dito, sir. Marinig natin sa audio, may mga bata dyan, dahan-dahan lang kayo. At 6 o'clock, they say that the children are the girls are sleeping. Next slide, please. Hindi na kami nagpag-argue, sir. Bawal makumuha ng pictures, kaya audio na lang ginagamit natin. Next slide, please. PNP or personnel also observed some minors in the living room watching nursery rhyme videos. When asked about the parents of these minors, the KOGC were mum, and some of the loose talks in the escorts had said that they were orphans under the care of the Children's Joy Foundation. Let me segue to the next slide. Let me segue to the Children's Joy Foundation. In 2018, the Children's Joy Foundation was accused by Wise Institute for Human Services of impersonating them and fraudulently engaging in fundraising activities in the United States. The CJF was also cited by the FBI when they raided the KOGC headquarters in Van Nuys, Los Angeles, California in January 29, 2020. Yan ang Children's Joy Foundation. Next slide, please. Because we were not given by the Davao building official of the plans of that we asked for, our architects in the PNP Engineering Service made a sketch based on the videos and the descriptions given to us. This is the ground floor plan of the college, of the ministry building. And the interesting part is the second floor, where the room of Apollo Kibuloy is situated. Next slide. The room of Apollo's bedroom is in the second floor, and you see the doors passing through both sides, and always beside a woman's room, also with various entrances and exits. Can you click Apollo's bedroom? If you look at Apollo's bedroom, it's new. The bed cover is newly placed, because if that's an old bed cover, the creases would have straightened out already. Bago lang yan, sir. Kasi kung matagal yan, sir, wala na yung lukot na yan. Because of pag bumababa yan eh. And then yung mga upuan yan, we are not allowed to search underneath. We are not allowed to search within. That's the bedroom of Apollo Kibuloy. Back, please. And I would like to stress, woman's room. Can you please click on that? That cannot be denied. Shoes, designer bags, luxury items, name it. In a woman's room, we cannot find, we cannot name, we don't know. But definitely not Apollo Kibuloy's child. Next slide. So again, back muna. Back sa ating sketch. Again, if you look at the sketch, tagos-tagusan ang mga pintuan, sir. Hindi pwedeng 10 lang ang pwede dyan. Kasi pag 10 lang ang pwede dyan at may kasama yung tao na magtatago, hindi mo talaga makikita dahil i-delay lang, sir. I-delay lang, lipat sa kabila. I-delay lang, lipat sa kabila. Two stories yan. Dalawang hagdanan sa magkabilaan, may hagdanan sa gitna. O paano mo makikita yan kung may nakikialam, nakakampi na nagtatago at 10 lang kayo, 5 on each wing. Hindi pwede talaga, sir. Next slide. May mga walk-in closet pa, sir. And then, the next day, we repeated the search. Yan ang sabi nila na binabalikan namin because we came together with the DSWD to look for the children kung hindi man lang at mas-search na mas maayos. Again, they were freezed, they were delayed. Next slide. And we thought that they will be giving us free access and merong mga rooms na hindi pwedeng mabuksan dahil sabi nila restricted room daw on the second floor. But eventually, after minutes of delay, pinabuksan din nila, isang pulis lang ang pumasok. Ano tinatago nila kung wala naman si Apollo Kibuloy dyan? Next slide, please. Click on the video, please. Ganun uli, sir. May mga babae uli na mga nakamaskara. Pero 3 sa kanila ang hinahanap namin, 3 of the accused. are women. Hindi namin matingnan ang mga mukha ng mga yan.
Stop.
Next slide.
Pwede malaman sa inyo, bakit nakamask yung mga babae doon? Eh, di ba tayo galit na galit tayo sa mga pulis na nakamask because they are very intimidating? Bakit yung mga babae doon sa loob nakamask?
Sir, nagmamas talaga kami doon sa loob. Since nung nag-siege. Kasi, bumabaho, bumabaho at saka very polluted yung area. But if they could have requested us to take off our mask, we would. Pero talagang we are just protecting ourselves from this pollution. Polluted yung area. Kasi lahat ng sundalo, lahat nandoon. Nagmamask kami.
Sandali. Therefore, mali rin ako nung pinagalitan ko yung mga pulis sa highway. Bakit kayo nakamask? Ang rason nila, polluted sir, dahil maraming usok dito, highway ito.
Yes, sir.
Dami sasakyan. So mali yung aking assumption na ang purpose nila doon is para hindi sila makilala at para intimidate yung dating nila. Kapag ganun. Sorry ha.
Okay lang,
I'm just
sir.
trying to
Okay
be,
lang po.
I'm just trying to
Sir,
be
ganito.
rational here.
So,
I'm just trying to be fair here. So,
Yes.
kaya kita tinanong bakit
Opo.
nakamas sila doon sa loob.
Sir, as AOJC missionaries, women at that, and with all these policemen surrounding us, nagpipicture, nagbi-video, parang nakahubad kang maglakad. Kasi ganun sila. Tingnan mo, may mga video kami, gumaganon sila, ginutulit ilahang mga kamera sa mga nawong. Sir, as missionaries, may kultura po kami. Hindi po mag-expose ng aming mga katawan indecently. And here comes lahat ng mga pulis nakaaligid. Kaya to protect ourselves also, aside sa, ako mismo sir, mabaho talaga pag lumalabas. Sorry ha, mabaho na talaga ang compound, umaalingasaw dahil 3 araw, walay mga laba, walay mga ligo. So magmas jud ko kay pertig jud sir kabaho. At the same time, dili jud kamo, jud pod na ana, hindi kami nasanay ma-expose ng mga tao na gano'n.
Pero ako sorry to say, yung 10 babae na kinapkapan doon kanina, mukhang malinis naman yun. Mukhang mga disente mo, mukhang galing katitipan yun, bagong ligo na naka-uniforme. Hindi naman siguro mabaho yun. Mga babae rin yun. Very stricto rin yan sa sanitation, hygiene ng sanitation nila. But anyway, I'm considering your explanation. Thank you. Please continue.
Thank you, sir. I would like to emphasize the last sentence. No minors were already found by the DSWD in the room where they were in the previous day. Kung nasa ng mga bata na yan, sir, sila na lang nakakaalam. Ba't nila tinatago sa DSWD? Batang babae. Next slide, please. Other incidents and observations that we have seen so far. Negotiations, may mga nagreklamo sa amin. Isang nagreklamo is may parent na gustong makuha ang kanilang mga anak. Ang kanilang anak pala, sir. Naibalik na yan, sir, sa Leyte. Nakabalik na yan. Next slide, please. Despite all may isang anak naman, tinawag ang kanyang nanay. At the end of the day, bumalik din ang nanay. Dahil free choice niya naman yun. Pero, yun, at least nakausap ng kanyang anak. Dahil hindi nga niya nakausap ang anak niya from North Cotabato. Next slide. Ito, sir, nakauwi na ito. Sa Leyte, nabawi nila. For so long, hinahanap nilang anak nila na yan. Next slide. There is another incident that the KOJC used minors to pakiclick ng video natin. Mahaba yan, sir. Ipakita ko na lang sa inyo yung ang unahan lang. Yan on the first day, sir, ginamit nila sa frontline mga bata para prevent ang pulis na pumasok. Despite the fact na supposedly, sabi ni Atty. Torion, ay voluntary na inopen nila ang gate. But with reservation, sabi nila. Pero pagpasok namin, yan, mga bata ang iniharap sa amin para kami ay pigilan.
Sandali, bakit umiyak yung mga bata?
Sila ang ginagamit, sir, sila ang ginagamit na human shield ng mga KOJC. They should not been there in the first
Pero ko lang, sinaktan ba ninyo yung mga bata?
Wala kami sinasaktan dyan, sir. Dadaan lang kami dyan. Sila yung mga... Next slide, please. May kasunod na intervention dyan, sir. The next intervention there is called the DSWD. which again conducted counseling to these minors, coordinated by our WCPD and supervised again by the KOJC. Walang police yun, sir. Sila lahat, all on their terms. All, everything that we do on their terms. Next slide, please.
Sandali, hold mo lang. Balik. DSWD. I-confirm mga tao nyo yan, yung naka-pula, na may DSWD sa likod.
Yes, Mr. Chair, those were the social workers from the DSWD.
Pwede malaman bakit sila nakamas.
During that time, Mr. Chair, the situation was really full of tension, and of course, no, the sweat and in the area, kaya na for safety po and well-being ng mga social workers, nagmamask din po sila.
So, it validates the explanation of KOGC na mabaho daw ang area dahil madumi,
Ipaningot,
paningot, pinapawisan,
po.
at medyo hindi na maganda yung amoy.
Yes po.
I'm just trying to get the validation from you because you are not KOGC member. You are from DSWD.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So it gives, your statement gives credence to the statement of KOGC.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh, kasi kayo, hindi mo kayo KOGC, di ba? You are DSWD. And yet, you cover your mouth. Ayun, nagmask kayo.
Yes,
That's why I'm asking you, bakit? So, ang sagot mo is, medyo,
to protect them also because they are engaging in different people and medyo na po doon, yung iba na po yung amoy.
iba ang amoy.
Yung pinagpapawisan po lahat.
Thank you.
Mr.
Continue.
Chair,
Thank you, sir.
Yes, madali.
may I pose a short question only to the chair? Because I'm looking at the picture, and as a former social worker of the Department of Social Welfare and Development for 5 years, I'd like to know whether the requisite of a social case study has been done prior to the counseling.
You address your question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's my question, sir.
Ano kung nag-address,
If a social case study has been conducted by the social workers of the Kagawaran ng Kagalingang Panlipunan at Pagpapaunlad, kung kanilang ginawa yon bago magsagawa ng psychological intervention.
thank you. Quickly, please answer. So that babalik tayo dito sa presentation nila.
Yes, indeed, Mr. Chair, there are key summary reports prepared by the social worker before they conduct the psychosocial intervention. We confirm
So
that.
you answer in the affirmative.
Yes,
correct.
Mr. Chair, correct.
Okay, thank you. Please continue.
Thank you, sir. Next slide, please. Now, here's the cathedral. Ayaw kami papasukin dito before. Eventually, sa kakulitan namin and saka gagamit ng diplomasiya, we found this door. Going to the lounge of Apollo Kibuloy. And again, he has a bedroom in the cathedral. Wala naman kami sinasabing kung ano man, but he has a bedroom in the cathedral.
Yes, napasok ko lang sa nila.
Next slide, please. So, dito sir, obserbahan niyo yung aso. Aside from the technical equipment, ito ho ang aso nang pumasok yan. Tingnan niyo yung aso sa lower right. Scratching the floor, indicating that there's life beneath. Rescue dog yan, sir. Naghahanap yan ng mga taong trapped under the rubbles. Tingnan mo, sir. Unless na indicator yan, sir, ng positive. Na may naaamoy siya sa ilalim ng carpet. Ito sa baba naman, sir, makikita nyo, magtatatahol naman yung aso na yan, sir. Unless na natulungan ng aso.
O bakit wala kayo nakita?
Hindi pa namin, sir, nabubutas yan, sir.
Ha?
Hindi pa namin nabubutas yan.
Bakit hindi nyo binutas?
Bubutasin natin, sir.
Ha?
Later on, sir. Di, sir.
Oh,
Hindi namin.
You're prolonging the agony. Nakita ko na yung nagkakuha na yung aso, signaling positive presence ng life to sa ilalim. Eh, hindi na nyo kagad naksyonan.
Hindi pa kami, sir, nakakapapas. Yan, sir, kasi cathedral yan, sir. Take into consideration the sensibilities of KOJC. Hindi namin sir gagawin yung butas yun sir na kasinlaki nung ginawa namin sa basement. Because if they will allow us, we'll
If you
enter
really
a
want,
drilling
if you
machine.
really want to arrest Pastor Kibuloy,
Yes sir. We will use,
13 days na eh. Bakit hindi nyo ginawa yan?
makita naman natin sir yung resistance on the first 1 week na talaga sir na we cannot bring in the equipment that we need. They really want, they stop us yung sinasabi nila sir na x-ray. Kita mo sir, pati ang pickaxe, hindi namin maipasok ng basta-basta. That's why I really, after those their allegations,
Alam mo, Nick, everything will be settled. Yung paghaharang nila, hindi din naharang sa inyo kung meron kayong search warrant. Gawin ninyo yung search warrant para...
sir, we cannot apply for a search warrant. Considering that search warrant is used for contraband things and illegal items, we're not alleging that, sir. What we are looking for is a person. No judge will issue us a search warrant because we do not allege that there's drugs there. We do not allege that there are illegal items there, sir. The search warrant will only cover things because it will say that you are commanded to bring to me this caliber 45, which is illegal in the possession of Mr. Salvador. Yun, sir. We cannot take lies.
I agree.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right.
So, ayan, sir, ang mga indicators na hindi namin pwedeng i-ignore. So, again, that's what I said before. We'll drill holes in there, sir, with the approval of the without the approval of the GMC, but we want to leave a very small footprint. We want to bring in a borehole drilling machine, which will only make a 4-inch or 6-inch hole where we can put down our telescopic cameras to ensure to inspect what is beneath, maybe 10 meters below the ground. Eh, sir, kahol ng kahol. Oh. So, hindi naman pwede namin paulit-ulitin yan, sir, because the dog will, may mga restrictions din ang pagpaulit-ulit sa aso at masisira ng kanyang, masisira ang kanyang training pag paulit-ulit na lang na wala kaming ginagawa. Next slide, please. So, general observation. These are our general observations, sir. The most common refrain of KOJC in preventing or delaying searches is quarters na mga babae yan. And we have heard it a while ago from one of our resource persons na puro daw mga quarters na mga babae. And true enough. Next. And true enough. We find bedrooms of women surrounding the bedroom of Apollo Kibuloy. Next slide, please. In these 3 areas that we search, we observe that Kibuloy's room is the only man's room in these areas. I would like to ask KOJC to tour you on those facilities in the ACQ College of Ministry, in the cathedral, in the first floor of the GMC building, in the dormitory of the pastorals, if there are other men living in that area. And show to you, to August senators and reporters, if there are really other men living in that area aside from Kibuloy, in the midst of women.
What are you trying to imply?
I'm trying to imply, sir, that the warrant, especially this warrant in branch 106, for violation of section 5P of RA 7610, that reads, the charges, the warrant is subsisting on August 8, issued on August 8, and signed by Judge Noel Parel. Pasensya na kayo, sir. Affected ako, sir, sa mga ganitong klaseng warrant, sir. The charges is, the warrant was issued for violation of section 5B of RA 7610 that reads, those who commit an act of sexual intercourse or lascivious conduct with a child exploited in prostitution or subject to other sexual abuse. The law, sir. Next slide, please. And all the rooms of Apollo Kibuloy are not offices. All these rooms are bedrooms, including in the cathedral. Next slide, please. His room in the ACQ College of Ministry is the most lavish so far. Next slide. With a jacuzzi to boot. And that is surrounded by rooms of women. Adjacent to it is a room for a woman we have not yet identified. Next slide.
Well, as if
Assessment.
you're trying to impute malice. You're trying to impute malice because, you know, yung bathtub na yan, regardless kung gaano kamahal yan, kaya nga niya bumili ng aeroplano eh. Kaya nga niya bumili ng helicopter eh. So,
Sir,
Nung,
The warrant of arrest had already been issued by a judge on charges of sex with a minor.
so,
That means, sir, that the rooms that we are searching is really the room of Apollo Kibuloy based on all the indicators. Kaya lang, sir, tagus-tagusan ng mga kwarto, tagus-tagusan ng mga pinto. Kailangan namin, sir, i-search on our own terms,
But
not on the terms of...
you agree with me that all you are saying are all theories.
Yes, sir, of course. Yes,
Kasi,
sir.
have you seen Pastor Apollo Kibuloy making sex with the children in that bathtub?
We are not saying,
Wala naman, di ba?
we are not saying, sir, it's in the warrant.
Because we are trying to impute malice in your statements.
No, sir. I'm not imputing malice. I'm just
Well,
reading what
hindi
is
naman.
in the...
I was not born yesterday. The way you deliver your statement is trying to impute malice.
What I'm saying, sir, is that the evidence that we see is supporting the warrant of arrest for sex with a child, sir.
Okay, you are free to make your own assessment. But I am also free to, as the chairman of this committee,
Yes, sir, of course.
that's what I observe from you. You're trying to impute malice on the subject with the absence of actual sex happening in that bathtub. Huh?
I think the
Oh,
actual sex happening, sir, was already discussed and already studied with the judge. That's why he asked for he issued the warrant.
Diyan nangyayari?
No, sir.
Okay. Oh.
We're not implying
Hindi
that
nangyayari
it's
dyan.
from the bathtub, sir. What I'm saying, sir,
I'm not lawyering for Pastor Kibuloy. I am just trying to, based on what you're saying, I'm just trying to.
what I'm saying, sir, is that please. Previous slides, please. Previous slide. Ito, sir, ang observations lang naman.
Okay, observations. You're free to make your own observations.
The most common refrain is the use of women.
Okay.
Which nakita namin, sir, 99% of people tailing us. Kita mo, sir, yung sa kanina yung diwata. Si Mr. Darwin Salcedo lang halos ang lalaki. Babae lahat na sa paligid niya. Di ba, sir? Iyon ang mga warriors nila, sir, eh. True enough, we
Point
find...
of order, Your Honor. Point of order.
Yeah, but
It seems that the presentation of the General, Your Honor, is being used really not to present facts of what happened, but to present his view of Pastor Apollo Kibuloy in order to malign him, in order to make him look bad to the people without even presenting a single evidence. And possible reason why is it that the location of the rooms are like that? Simply because of the fact that there are many members of the KOJC. And to impute malice into his supposed presentation, Your Honor, which is actually a confirmation that he is turning an arrest warrant into a general warrant, which is prohibited in the Constitution, Your Honor, because he is conducting only search based only on an arrest warrant. And we were even trapped on September 2, 2024, where his police women went there, Your Honor. It was already day 9. The patience of the people there was already running thin. And they were there, Your Honor, many times already. And on day 9, suddenly they had this all women this time. And of course, since his women was only carrying an arrest warrant, they tried to assert their right that maybe what you are doing is no longer right.
okay, I would like to remind General Torre to cease and desist from giving your observations na walang factual basis. Okay? So please continue.
Again, sir, this is supported by the videos. Kanina pa, sir, yung sinasabi ng quarters ng mga babae yan. Paulit-ulit yan, sir.
Kaya nga,
Sige, sir.
noted na yan ng committee. Yung room ni Pastor Kibuloy, surrounded by rooms of women.
Next slide, please.
So,
Yes, sir.
that's a fact.
Thank you, sir.
Please do not go beyond that fact.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Assessment.
Your Honor, if I may point of order, how did he know that those are rooms of women in the first place?
Sir.
Okay, can you
And that prior to the time when Pastor Apollo Kibuloy can no longer be found since March, how did he know that what's it called this? Those were occupied by, in fact, women. Why? Was he staying there?
Oh, you want to answer? Yeah, right.
Just manifestation of impartiality and fairness, Mr. Chair and Your Honors. And I just would like to ask if a resource person could raise a point of order, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
You are raising a good point. I think as far as the rules of this committee is concerned, only members of the committee can raise a point of order. So I take back my consideration of this point of order. Okay? Fair enough? Okay, thank you. Please continue.
Thank you very much, sir. So, let me just go to my assessment. Matatapos na tayo, sir. We are still very far in completing the search for Apollo Kibuloy and KOJC. The operation is hindered and controlled by the KOJC, who uses its followers to intervene, interfere, harass, cause delays, and in general disrupt the search. We believe that this allows Kibuloy and others to relocate and hide, change their location, as the search, even just in a single building, is being conducted, notwithstanding changing his location. Sa ngayon, sir, ang SMNI studio, hindi pa nga namin sir nasa-search eh. Hindi pa namin nasa-search sir, sa loob yan. Add to this, the numerous CCTVs all over the place na hindi namin sir disable, and the radios and cell phones of KOJC members tailing the searchers around. Thus, it cannot be helped but to conclude that up to this point, what we had done so far is play hide and seek with Kibuloy in his 30-hectare property and with his followers.
Well,
Yes, sir.
when you say that, actually, sir, yung, ano yung sinabi mo kanina? Hindi pa namin yan na-search.
Yes, sir.
So, do you intend to search that area?
Yes, sir.
Kasi ganito, the basis for you to serve a warrant of arrest on a particular area is based on your reasonableness na andyan siya. Ngayon, you mean to say na sabi mo na naman na ando na naman siya sa yung area na hindi mo pa na-search?
The area, sir, is the area that we reasonably believe that where he is the KOJC compound.
Mr. Chair,
O napakalaking area yun.
Mr. Chair,
Ah,
just a short
okay.
question. I represent here Sunshine Media Network International, which the good resource person made mention, Mr. Chair, that they have not searched our studio within the compound. That's a lie. Because yesterday, all of them went inside, up and down, side to side, and they even attempted to bring a light detector detection machine, two of them, with personnel in uniform without nameplates. So, I'd like Mr. Chair to let you know, the committee, that what the good gentleman is saying is not true, because they were there inside, even up to the roof deck, where the air conditioning facility and the makeup room are located. So, hindi po tama, no? Na sabihin na hindi nila na-search o na-inspection yung studio namin ng SMNI.
Did they allow
Is
the
that
light
correct?
detector?
Is
Did
that
they
correct?
allow the light detector? Did you allow the light detector?
You address the question to me. General,
Sir,
sorry.
what I mean, sir, is the kind of search that we want to do. They allowed us to take a look around. How do we know that he is not hiding in these crevices and other places that we want to inspect? That's why we went with the light detector. Did they allow the light detector to be used?
If I may, Your Honor. Actually, if I may, Your Honor.
Yeah, well,
On August 24, Your Honor, in the morning, when I was prevented in going to the hangar, I walked, Your Honor. It's very hot. And I went up. It's a long walk. I decided to go to accompany the search in the SMNI area, studio. And it was there where about 18 policemen, Your Honor. No, that's around 14 policemen who went inside the SMNI studio, Your Honor, and they searched all the nooks and crannies during the first day, alone, Your Honor. And as a matter of fact, I got a bit busy after that, Your Honor, and I had to take a rest in the Waxis. That's only on the first day, Your Honor. Around 9:24 in the morning, I went to the Waxis because I got dizzy anymore. I would not know where I would accompany the rest of the teams who were searching everywhere, Your Honor, everywhere. It was really a melee. You could not believe how they conducted the search, Your Honor. It was untrammeled. And it was as if they had a general warrant, which is proscribed under the 1987 Constitution, Your Honor.
Mr.
Thank you.
Chair, if I may add,
Yes.
I was also there when they searched the studio last September 4, around 4:55 to 5:32 p.m. So just to belie what General Torres had done. And even yesterday, there were also attempts.
Maybe his concept of searching, Your Honor, is again to dig a tunnel in the SMNI so that he could look at the soil and the rocks that would be found therein if Pastor Apollo Kibuloy is there. Maybe that is his concept of search, Your Honor.
I presume that's the search that he wants to do. Am I correct?
If the life detector will indicate, sir, why not?
So, wala na yung katapusan ito. Please continue.
Next slide. So this is our recommendation, sir. If we really want this to end, we want to clear all of Kibuloy supporters from the compound to allow full access and thorough search of the fugitive. From the start until yesterday, they are just obstructing justice. Please click. Hanggang kahapon, sir, yan ba ang outnumbered? Yan ba ang sinasabi nilang excessive force? Mas marami pa sila, sir. At yan, basura na lang yan, sir, ilalabas namin. Inaagaw pa sa amin at tinitingnan yan, sir, na kung sino-sino mga alipores ni Kibuloy. The videos will not lie. That's why they just present pictures. Not
Actually, you missed up. Actually, I am preparing this kind of video na gusto kong i-present ngayon just to show to the members of the KOJC that I am a little bit dismayed. Bakit nangyari yan? Ako'y naawa sa pulis. Ako, sa totoo lang ako'y nasaktan sa pulis na magtatapon lang ng basura at nila kinuyog pa.
Your Honor.
I know your reason. Gusto ninyo na malaman kung anong laman sa loob, pero ang pulis naman na patrolman na inutusan na magtapon ng basura refuse to engage with you in a conversation dahil nga ayaw na ng partner na mag-escalate ang tension. Ako lang, I'm just expressing my dismay. Bakit yung patrolman na magtatapon lang ng basura sa labas, umabot pa kayo sa ganyang sitwasyon, nagkagulo na ng gusto. Alam ko yung rason ninyo, gusto ninyong transparent lahat, okay lang yun. Pero yung nakita ko lang yung pulis ba na hinihila dito sa yung cooler, hinihila dito sa, nakita ko kasi yung maraming anggulo yung video niya dahil maraming kumukuha. May nakita ako na anggulo na talagang hinihila yung pulis dito sa leg, sa cooler, hinihila dito sa braso. In fact, ang dala-dala lang naman niya is basura para itapon sa labas. So yun lang. Actually, I am preparing that video. Gusto ko ipakita sa inyo.
Yes. Your Honor.
Makita ko lang sa inyo na yun, I feel dismayed by that incident. Just to be honest with you. Sige.
I was there kasi Your Honor sa Emerald Gate. The video you saw po is marami na po nakalampas. Pinalampas namin kasi akala namin basura. Nakalampas din. Na-found out po namin basura sa ilalim po. Yun po yung mga hukay-hukay po nila. Yun po yun. Kaya gusto lang may stop ma-check po. Secondly po, sa basement po kasi I want to disabuse the mind of General Torre po na parang nagre-resist kami. Wala daw sila magawa pag may search. Mali po yun, isa lie. Pag once i-cordon po nila lugar, wala po kami magawa. Like the basement po.
Correct.
Yes po, wala kami magawa.
We have complete control of
Yes
the whole
Kaya nga po,
compound.
mali po yung sinasabi po niya.
Dahil gusto nila na aside from the visual search na ginagawa nila, gusto pa nila ng how do you call that search na gagamit pa sila ng mga technological search to determine heartbeat and life beneath the ground. Yan ang gusto nilang gagawin, which is, I think, as far as serving a warrant of arrest is napakalayo na. Napakalayo na yan. Napakalayo na. But anyway, they insist. Continue, General Torre.
Thank you, sir. That's why we recommend that only their lawyers will be allowed to join the searches. For us to end this once and for all, because Mr. Chair, I would like to ask the KOJC.
Like the question is the question that keeps on coming back is that binabaliktad na ba natin yung search muna bago arrest or arrest muna bago magkakaroon ng lawful search? Parang binabaliktad na natin yung procedure.
Sir, we are implementing a warrant of arrest, sir. There is a command
Correct.
from the judge.
Yung warrant of arrest. Kung na-arresto nyo yung tao, you can conduct a lawful search. Hindi pa nga dapat sa vicinity, kundi on his person,
We're not,
yung search.
the search incidental to a lawful arrest, sir, is a search for weapons and for the safety of the arresting officer. But right now, sir, we are not searching for any weapons. We are searching for the person to be arrested because we have reasonable ground to believe that he is in the KOJC compound. As to
And what is that reasonable ground to believe?
we have informants, we have surveillance, and many others, sir, that I will reveal to the Senate Committee on an executive session, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Continue.
So basically, sir, that's the last of my that's the last slide of my presentation, and we will leave you with our commitment. Next slide. We will not stop until we arrest the fugitives because this is our duty. And most importantly, we cannot and will not abandon the once voiceless victims of Apollo Kibuloy. Thank you, sir. And may God bless us all.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Chair, first, if we will follow the recommendation of General Torre, we are in fact legalizing the forcible eviction of thousands of residents just because he wants to serve his warrant of arrest, which he already turned into a license, and if not, more powerful than a search warrant. And if only lawyers will be there, Your Honor, that is a very unique example where the police would now dictate what law is. And as a matter of fact, in a search warrant, the only requirement is that two persons of sufficient age and discretion, which is required to accompany the search. That's the rules of court. Now, he wants it to be increased, that since he has an arrest warrant, then he is presuming now that an arrest warrant in terms of search has more power than a search warrant, which is again unfounded. And then he says to us that we have a commitment to not stop until we arrest the fugitives. We have already said our opinion that Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy is not yet a fugitive, Your Honor. And we already explained that in the last hearing, Your Honor. And if that is true, then I wonder if they also committed the same kind of resources, the same devotion, and the same, number of personnel which they used in the arrest of the top 10 most wanted persons, which they listed, the terrorists, Your Honor. And in the search for Marwan, even the SAP 44, only 44 PNP were there. And Marwan was even a known terrorist. Yet here, he is just an accused. And he even said, in order to help the victims of Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, he must have forgotten that his own warrant of arrest refers to only one complainant, Your Honor. One complainant. And he is presenting us a presentation where as if he painted a bad picture, a grotesque picture of Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy, and clearly implying that he is a child molester and a women molester based on her own presentation. So we say, therefore, Your Honor, that enough is enough. Since he is only armed with an arrest warrant, and even up until now, he has just presented an arrest warrant. I was waiting that his lawyers would present to us also the rest of the warrants, Your Honor. We say that 14 days have already elapsed. And this so-called service of arrest warrant has been abused to the extent that so many persons have already been sidelined and their human rights have already been wantonly violated. Are we trying to say that just because they want to do their supposed duty, it would be okay to violate the rights of so many people because they want to serve this warrant of arrest? And if we will believe General Torre, he is now on a mission to conduct more diggings, not only in the SMNI studio, perhaps in the hangar, and God forbid, perhaps he will say later on that the heartbeat transferred in the kingdom, and then he will conduct his own digging again in the kingdom. That is the direction that General Torre is bringing us, Your Honor. A rape of the 1987 Constitution.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Go ahead.
very briefly, I am appalled at the recommendation of the Regional Director of Regional Police Office number 11. Libo po yung tao na gusto niyang alisin sa sarili nilang pamamahay, matanda, nasa tamang gulang, bata, estudyante, na inosente. Ayaw niya, hindi na niya pag-aaralin kung atin pong susundan yung kanya pong panukala. Naalisin ang lahat ng tao para nang sa ganun, unhampered yung kanilang gagawing search or arrest. Palagi ko, Mr. Chairman, this is already going beyond the commerce of man. Whatever the recommendation is. Thank you, sir.
I agree. I agree.
Mr. Chair, may I speak?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I am speaking for JMCFI. Sir, he has already searched the JMC building several times over. More than 40 times already, is my understanding. When will he stop so that the kids can go back to school? Now, with respect to the alleged retaining wall that he found underneath, why has he not gotten a search warrant, as you have already said? I would also like to point out some points that he stated in his video. One, when he was showing all the videos of the women, that was already police women searching the quarters in the Bible study. That was already day 9, the 9th day. Previous to that, mga lalaki po nagsa-search. But we were wondering kasi babae na ang pina-search niya doon. And then after that, 6 o'clock natapos yung search. So we were expecting the women to leave, the police women to leave. And yet the police women stayed there until 8 p.m. What were they doing from 6 to 8 p.m.? So when you saw Pastor Marlon Acobo shouting at them, it was because they had stayed there for 2 hours already without doing anything, disturbing seriously the women who were staying there. So perhaps that video of Pastor Marlon Acobo shouting at them was taken after the 2-hour period, just precisely to show this PR stunt. Second, the case regarding the Children's Joy Foundation, which has no bearing to the case here in Davao City and to the warrant of arrest against Pastor Apollo Kibuloy, that case in Hawaii was dismissed. Okay? Third, with respect to the K9, the third search of the K9 proved negative. Perhaps what he was showing you was the first video, but the third search proved negative. Fourth, the woman that he was showing crying in the video in front of the policeman is not a minor. What she was doing was trying to protect the grounds because they were trying to enter sacred grounds, and that is why she was crying out of emotion. I believe, Your Honor, that the PowerPoint submitted by General Torre is trial by publicity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Can I answer, sir?
Go ahead.
Just on the last statement of the good attorney, that this presentation is trial by publicity. If you want a fair trial, please ask Apollo Kibuloy to surrender. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Now,
wala talaga.
hindi mo na kailangan sagutin yun.
Kaya nga,
Hindi mo
business ko po. Magkano ba?
Hindi mo na kailangan sagutin. So, it's already 8:16 in the evening. I think before we suspend this hearing, I would like to get the commitment of the PNP. Ano ba talaga? Are you willing to sacrifice the future of the children ng mga estudyante? Hindi sila makapag-aral dahil sa continued presence niyo dyan sa area?
Sir, we are not preventing them.
Ha?
We are not preventing them to continue with their with their
Yeah, yun na preventing din, but kung ako ang estudyante, hindi ako papasok dyan na ganyan kadaming pulis. Hindi ako papasok dyan. Ako teacher, hindi ako komportable na magkaklase dyan kung ganyan kadaming pulis sa loob.
I think more than me, sir, there's one person that we can ask to end all of this, sir. And I think we know who he is. Because
Kaya nga, your quest for the arrest of Pastor Kibuloy would mean sacrificing everything. Yung mga bata na nag-aaral, yung mga tao na nakatira dyan, ganun ba? So you will continue to stay. Hindi ba pwedeng bigyan nyo muna ng relief yung mga tao dyan to back to their normal lives? Tapos kung mayroon naman kayong positive info, go ahead. Go ahead. You arrest Pastor Kibuloy kung nandiyan siya sa loob. Alam mo, like, the way I see it right now, however you defend your position, you are at the losing end. Nakikita ko. And I think, I am suggesting to you, kung talagang after 13 days of occupation of that compound, still, hindi nyo na-aresto si Pastor Kibuloy, I think, it's high time for you to make a tactical retreat. For the meantime, huwag mong gawin na rason na napasubo na kami dito, tuloy-tuluyan na namin ito, sir, dahil napasubo na kami. You're not saying that, but ako, pakiramdam ko, yan ang nangyari ngayon. Napasubo na kayo dyan, kahit hindi nyo nakikita, si Pastor Kibuloy, tuluyan na lang ninyo, ayaw na nyo umalis. Alam mo, it's kung babalik sa normal yung buhay ng mga taga-QJC, pag umalis kayo dyan, pati yung mga pulis natin, babalik rin sa normal yung buhay nila. And we are not preventing you from striking back. Kung meron kayong mabigat na informasyon na nandyan talaga si Pastor, pasukin nyo, arestuhin nyo. Pero continuously staying there is detrimental to both of the parties, QJC at saka kayo, police. Detrimental to both sides yan. I am appealing to you in the name of humanity. Please be human enough to consider all these things. Please be human enough. I cannot give you a direct order, although gustong-gusto ko talaga sabihan kayo na umalis na kayo dyan, but I cannot give you a direct order, otherwise it will be a legislative overreach. I'm not part of your chain of command. Hindi ko kayo pwedeng orderan dyan. But as part of our oversight function over you, we have all the reason in this world to give you our advice, our recommendation, how to do things properly in the name of humanity. Magiging normal ang buhay nila, magiging normal ang buhay ninyo kung babalik kayo. Then kung meron naman kayong informasyon, go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. Pero yung ganyan tuloy-tuloy na lang kayo, I am running out of reasons to explain to the people why are these policemen are still there after how many days continuously occupying because gusto nilang kalkalin lahat ng lugar. Ay, hindi ko in-invalidate yung mga rason ninyo na meron kayo nakikita, meron kayo informasyon, okay, that's part of your job. Pero sa ngayon naman siguro, you cannot justify your existence there inside the compound for how many days na. I know you're pressured by your commanders to arrest Pastor Kibuloy. They will not give you 3,000 people from other police regional offices. they will not support you with that gargantuan number of troops just to arrest one wanted person kung walang imprimatur yan galing sa taas. Napipressure kayo. But because of that pressure, napapasubo na kayo, nahiya na kayo umatras. I'm giving you the advice. As early as now, you can make your tactical retreat, however you term that, strategic retreat, you can do that. Pero kung sabihin mo sa akin, General Torre, that you will still continue to stay there, I don't know how to explain your continuous stay in that area, armed with warrant of arrest. After 13 days, hindi pa niyo nahuli yung hinahanap ninyo. I am running out of reasons. I am running out of justifications. I want to help you. I want to help you justify your actions. Dahil mga tao ko kayo dati. I'm trying to help you. I am trying to justify your actions, but I'm running out of justifications. Ngayon sabihin mo, tuloy-tuloy niyo pa. Well, I don't know how to deal with this situation. Kung nakikinig sana si President Bongbong Marcos ngayon, I am appealing to you, Mr. President, please, listen to these people. Mr. President, sana ibalik mo ang buhay nito mga tao na ito to normal, not only to the QGC members, but also to your policemen. Galing pa ito sa ibang region na ilang araw na dito, walang matinong higaan, walang matinong kain, walang matinong tulog, walang matinong ligo. I am appealing to you, Mr. President. Please act on this. Huwag ninyo isara yung utak ninyo para mahuli lang si Pastor Kibuloy. You are willing to sacrifice everything. That's only an appeal. I hope you are listening. So again, I'm throwing back to you the question. How long do you intend to stay there?
Sir, same with the commitment earlier. We won't stop until we arrest Apollo Kibuloy, sir. We believe he is in KOJC compound and we look for him. If only the KOJC members will cooperate with us, leave us alone what we are doing, we're not hurting them. We're not hurting them. They are the ones impeding us. We want to go into a building, why impede us? Stay away. It's not you that we are targeting. We are looking for Apollo Kibuloy, Crescente Canada, Ingrid Canada, Sylvia Simanes, and Roy. What's the first name? Roy. Jacqueline Roy. Those are the people that we are interested in. We're not interested in Dr. Badoy. We're not interested in Marlon Acobo. We're not interested in Panatbay. We're not interested in anybody except for the five. Let us look for them freely in these areas. They say that these are sacred grounds. We see that, anyway, sir, this is really of no point of debating, considering that the court order still subsists, and it will be a great dereliction of our duty if we will stop and we will not comply with the court order. We have positive information that Mr. Kibuloy is in the compound, and you have seen the challenges that we faced in the past 13 days. And of course, I would like also to, pasensya na po kayo, dahil kung isa lang talaga, there's only one person who can end this all. The Son of God. Claiming to be the Son of God. Kasi nga naman, ang Son of God, nakilala ko, na nabasa ko sa libro, nagpapako sa krus para sa kanyang mananampalataya. Sana naman, itong Son of God, sa ngayong ito, can take the kadyats, hindi niya kailangan magpapako sa krus.
You are also a son of God. I am also a son of God. Everyone here is a son of God. A daughter of God. You need that emphasize that. Everyone is. Lahat tayo dito, anak ng Panginoon.
Sir. And also, sir, may I take this chance?
Okay.
Maybe the KOJC has the impression that I take joy and pride in doing this. Pride maybe because I'm doing my job, but I don't take any joy in this. my children are harassed by KOJC. They know my house. They've been delivering vegan chicharon in my house in Marikina during the time that the SMNI franchise was revoked, and the reporters were turned to sellers and fundraisers of sacks and sacks of vegan chicharon. I've been buying from them. I've been supporting them. They're my friends. I don't take joy in this job, sir. It's just because I took the oath that I'm doing this to them.
May I say something, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I can see, General Torre, that you do not take any joy in this, and that you're saying that it would be a dereliction of your duty if you do not implement the warrant of arrest. But on the other hand, I would like to emphasize that this, in the exercise of your duties, this constitutes a rape of the constitutional rights of other people. The right to religious freedom, right to education, right to life, liberty, and property of third persons who are not part of this warrant of arrests. As my teacher said, your right to wave your hand ends where my nose begins. And so many noses have already been broken. Specifically, the noses that refer to the Bill of Rights. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Again, sinabi ko na yan sa'yo kanina, General Torre, na in the performance of your duty, you are willing to sacrifice all the rights that as stated by Atty. Fuentes. Ako lang ko sa'yo, mga bata, nag-aaral, sila, yung kanilang religious duties, religious ceremonies ay na-impede. So, hindi ko ang hirap i-justify. But then, we are going nowhere in this hearing if we cannot reach to a settlement. Wala tayong magawa dito. So, my colleagues, you want to ask questions? It's already 8:31.
Maraming salamat po, Chairman. Marami po akong gustong itanong pero kanina pa po ito. Pero
Please.
opo, yun lang pong una sana sa human rights kay Ma'am Junite Rose F. Baruquillo, ma'am. Opo, magandang gabi po. Inabot na po tayo ng gabi. Gusto ko lamang pong tanungin, ma'am, kung kanina po sinabi nyo parang hindi pa kayo nag-iimbestiga, kayo po ay nagmamatsyag pa lang. Parang, ano pong pinagkaiba nung nagmamatsyag sa nag-iimbestiga?
Right now, Your Honor, pareho na pong ginagawa ng aming opisina sa regional office, yung pagmamatsyag at pag-iimbestiga. Sa pagpamamatsyag po, daily, we monitor them online and field works. Pumupunta po ang ating mga investigador sa area or outside the KOJC compound or inside if we're allowed. Yun po minomonitor namin kung ano yung mga incidents. Like in cases during dispersal, we were there, we were observing, we were monitoring. With respect to the investigation po na
Settlement. Wala tayong magawa dito.
already sent communication to both sides, the KOJC and the PNP, because as I have said earlier that we need substantial evidence sa lahat ng mga incidents of alleged human rights violations. So we have sent communications to both sides requesting them for statements and affidavits kasi yun po ay makakatulong sa aming investigasyon. So we are waiting for their replies po. So that will start actually our investigation to roll ball po.
Bali, ibig niyo pong sabihin, aantayin niyo pa po yung kanilang mga kasagutan bago po kayo makapagbibigay ng resulta?
As part of our mandate po, Your Honor, we have to observe due process po. So, in certain instances, yung mga incidents po, we really have to request their statements and counter affidavits kung meron po. So we already have incidents already listed na merong mga alleged human rights violations like the incidents kanina na mga na-mention from both sides. But we have to get the statements from both sides as ordered po din ng amin ng central office mo.
So, bukod po dun sa na-witness nyo na, kailangan po ng statement.
As directed by our central office po, Your Honor.
So, gaano po kahaba yung aantayin natin na panahon?
It would really depend din po.
Yung pinakamabilis lang. Para alam lang po natin, kasi ako po,
As far as I know po, Your Honor, as soon as they've given us our statements, kasi we have already the directive to expedite na madaliin din talaga ang aming investigasyon. We already have the videos as evidence, as part of the evidence, but we really need the side of both parties din po, just so makompleto namin yung investigation. So as soon po that they would be able to give us their side of their stories dun sa mga allegations, we will expedite po. That is the directive po of our chairperson to expedite the investigation.
yung pong expedite na yun, mga, ano lang po, bigay lang po kayo ng idea kasi para mga 1 month, gano'n.
Your Honor, I can without preempting the because on our level po sa regional office, we will just have to submit the evidence to our central office. And then yung aming central office po, yung gagawa ng decision whatsoever for the finding of human rights violations. So I do not want to maybe in the next hearing if our chairperson will be available. He could
With the indulgence of Senator Padilla, alam mo ma'am, lumaki ako dito sa Davao, second lieutenant pa ako pag-graduate ko sa PMA. Pero kinasanayan ko na yung human rights, Commission on Human Rights. Napatay namin yung NPA. Ngayon, kinahapunan, may statement na kaagad yung human rights na yung ginawa ng mga PC ay hindi makatarungan. Binayulit yung karapatan ng mga hindi pa nga nila sasabihin na NPA, kundi yung mga tao, yung mga makakaliwa o ano ba yung mga militante, pinatay kaagad. Alam mo, nangyari ito umaga, pagkahapon may statement na kaagad ng human rights. I don't know bakit you're holding your punches as far as this issue is concerned.
Your Honor, naglalabas din po ng statements ang
So what statement have you done
so
as far as this issue is concerned?
we have always reminded both sides po, especially the PNP, to observe the maximum tolerance, as well as when they conduct or the implementation of the service of warrant, to observe also that they will be able to...
Yung namatay, may namatay tayo na
So
isang
namatay po, Your Honor, it's still part of the ongoing investigation po.
katagal na investigation yan, ilang...
I will take that into, I will refer it to our central office.
Ako ma'am, kasi para po sa amin, ayaw na po namin mag-escalate pa ito. Kasi kung titingnan niyo po, parehong side, medyo kami po dito sa harap, nararamdaman na po namin talaga yung tension. Sana ma'am, kayo na lang po ang maging referee. Kayo na lang po ang bilang kayo ang nasa human rights, sana po kayo po ang manguna at magsabi sa amin kung paano ba natin ito madi-de-escalate. Kasi hindi po natin ito pwedeng pabayaan na ganito. Kasi nakita niyo naman po, may video yung may video yung isa. Pag pinabayaan po natin ito, nakakatakot po ito ma'am. Kung magkasama po tayo kanina, nakita niyo naman po. Para po sa akin, napakahalaga po ng papel po ninyo. Sana po ay kaagad magawa po ninyo.
Yes po, Your Honor. We will take that po in consideration po talaga. At amin pong ipapaabot din po sa aming central office for their guidance din po. Thank you po.
Maraming salamat po. May tanong lang po ako sa ating mga bayaning kapulisan. Sir, alam niyo po, ako po ay tunay na tagahanga ng kapulisan, lalong-lalo na po kapag we walk the extra mile para ma-serve po ang justice. Ano po, ako po dyan talagang tagahanga po ako niyan. Ako po ay naniniwala na kapag ang kapulisan natin nagpatulog-tulog, wala po talagang ma-serve na justice. Meron lang po akong mga mabilis na katanungan lang po. Una po kay General Torre. Sir, para lang po maging
malinaw po sa lahat. Bali, sinasabi niyo po na wala pong expiration ang warrant of arrest. Tama po ba?
That's what I believe, sir, and that's what the past president of IBP had already discussed in an extensive interview with an ANC program that I just forgot right now, sir.
Opo. Bali po, sir, yung pong pagsaserve ng warrant po sa loob ng KOJC, wala rin pong expiration yun. Magkapatid po yun, po.
Yes, sir.
Opo. Bali po, kung wala pong expiration yung warrant of arrest at wala din pong expiration yung pag-serve ng warrant, gaano po katagal po ang iniisip po ninyo, sir, na pag take over po? Hindi ko po alam po ano pong tamang salita, ang legal na salita doon po sa mga bayani nating pulis na nandun. Meron po ba kayong ideal po, sir, na kung gaano katagal? Isang buwan pa po ba? O
In the last Senate hearing, sir, nang mag-dare si Mr. Katiil na i-welcome niya kami with a red carpet, legal lang namin ginagawa. And I think up to this point na talagang legal naman ang ginagawa. Ginang pa nga ng CA kahapon ang kanilang mga kung ano mga TPO na hindi naman namin survey, na hindi naman talaga namin ginawa, sir. I actually told them in the transcript of the last Senate hearing, na-estimate ko na, sir, sa laki ng problemang ito, na I need maybe 3,000 people to search the area for a month minimum, even without the interference. Kasi, sir, talaga namang, kung gagawa naman, kung ako naman, sir, may ganyang billion, sir, makakagawa talaga ako ng bahay sa ilalim ng lupa na wala ka problema, pero naman sa nakatapat niyan. Makakagawa talaga tayo, sir, ng bunker na pwede tayong tumira ng isang taon, sir. And that is among the recurring information that was given to us by our informants. Pero at the end of the day, sir, I really don't take joy in this job. Kasi before ako ma-assign dito, sir, commander ako ng isang national support unit. Napaka-peaceful na aking existence. And I really can't refuse. And I really cannot go against orders issued against me. So, ito na nga, sir, ang naging resulta. I want this to be finished as soon as possible. Kaya lang, sir, yun nga, every day that passes, naalala ko rin na sinabi ni Senate President Jesus Madero, nakakahiya ng PNP, hindi maaresto si Apollo Kibuloy. So, isa rin yan, sir, sa mga driving forces na kinoconsider namin.
so, sir,
Matapos ito, sir.
sinasabi niyo po, sir, na 100% naniniwala po kayong nandun si Pastor.
Up to this point, sir, wala kaming nakikita ang ebidensyang contrary na si Apollo Kibuloy wala sa KOJC. Nandiyan sa sir, paikot-ikot, running circles around us with the help of his supporters. So, kailangan talaga namin, sir, ang search that will be done on our way. And with this, sir, after the Senate hearing, I would like to ask the KOJC to cooperate with us. Otherwise, we'll be using, again, other provisions of the law, like arrest for will be harder, sir, because walang katapusan ito. So, will be harder and we'll be ensuring that everyone who obstructs justice will be arrested. On the first day, actually prepared 500 people, 500 arresting officers to effect the arrest. Buti na lang, sir, binuksan nila ang gate. Because we are ready to that extent. May mga prison passes na kaming na-ready, sir. May mga arresting officers ako na-ready, investigators. Ang buong Bagani Hall doon, sir, ay naka-ready ang 50 computer para mag-process na, sir. And we have coordinated with the prosecutor's office na ganito karami ang aming inquest sa araw na ito. And nangyari lang yan, sir, the next day. 20 ang aming naresto. In-inquest namin. Pinumpiska namin ang 2 crane na inilagay nila sa gitna ng kalsada, 2 ambulance, at 2 wing van. Sana ang aming mahuli. Isa lang nahuli namin. Ang isa, sir, ay kanila itinakbo. Which is okay lang, sir. Pero at the end of the day, sir, we really cannot abandon the victims of this crime, not only because of moral principles, but of course, we really cannot abandon the service of this warrant because this is an order by a judge and it is legally binding up to this point.
Yes, sir.
Salamat, sir.
Apo, nilirespeto po namin, sir, yung inyo pong ano. Tanong ko lang po, sir, isa pa po. Totoo po ba na merong mga foreign visitors tayo nakasama po sa inyo pong pagsasagawa po ng inyong pag-serve ng warrant?
Definitely none, sir.
So,
Wala po talaga.
Hindi po totoo na may observers, trainers, o friends involved po tayo?
Wala po, sir. As up to this point, sir, wala pa po, sir. At palagi na i-insinuate yan, sir, ng mga taga KOJC dahil nga may warranty naman sa US si Pastor Kibuloy. Right now, sir, I would like also to emphasize na ang warrant lang naman ni Pastor Kibuloy, hindi lang Pilipinas eh. Pero we don't care about his warrants in the United States. What we care about is the implementation of legal warrants issued by Philippine courts. Thank you, sir.
Ito po sir talagang
Yes, sir, if I may, just for the record, General Torre, yung gamit ninyo ng mga equipment na yan, not coming from foreign entities,
All Filipino-owned, sir.
Ha?
All Filipino-owned.
all
Ang
Filipino.
iba nga siguro, sir,
Hindi galing sa Amerikano, ha?
wala, sir. Ang iba pa nga, ang isa nga dyan siguro, sir, baka kilala niyo ba, sir, dahil galing sa minahan nga yan, sir, talaga, sa Davao del Norte.
Okay, just for the record.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Kasi maraming speculations na yung equipo daw yung gamit ay galing sa Amerikano. Mga Amerikano na gustong mahuli si Pastor Kibuloy.
I do hope sometimes, sir, that it's the case because kung meron kaming mas sophisticated na equipment, sir, palagay ko mas mabilis naming na ma-achieve itong mission na ito, sir. I do hope that offers come and we'll always welcome that. As long as there will be no strings attached, we'll just implement Philippine laws if they assist us. We'll all quarters, all helpers, all people interested in helping us, like how we arrested Pauline Canada.
Thank you.
Information came from her employers.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
sir, kanina po pinakita po ninyo yung mga video. Sabi po ninyo nagmumura sila, hindi kayo nilirespeto. So, paano po ang treatment po ninyo sa mga KOJC members, sir? Sila po ba ay religious group o sila po ay political? Sa inyo pong sir, sa inyo pong mga briefing sa inyo pong sundalo.
I don't pass judgment. I have not passed and will not pass judgment to them, sir, at this point in time. Nagkataon na siguro, sir, na medyo, sa itim kong to at sa kapal ng balat ko, sir, hindi na tumatalab sa akin ng ganyang mura, sir. So, medyo swerte rin ako sa bagay na yan, sir. At okay lang sa akin, sir. At nakikita natin na, nakita nyo naman sa video kung paano kami tinitreat. Even on the first day, sir, ang nangyari kasi noon, sir, first day, kaya hindi talaga, sir, totoo na may cooperation at the very first day. Really, the resistance is so strong. Nagkataon na, sir, siguro. Ito nga, sir. Makapalang pala to, sir. Hindi ako tinatablan ng ganyang mura, sir. Thank you.
Yung treatment po sa kanila, sir, ng ating mga bayaning pulis, religious group pa rin po. Hindi naman po sila political.
Yes, sir.
Baga, yung mga makakaliwa, yung magugulo, yung gano'n, hindi po.
We still respect them, sir. And as you've seen in the many videos that we saw, di ba, sir, may tumalon doon, sir, na sinipa yung shield. Pagbagsak nun, sir, hindi yun inano ng mga pulis natin, sir. Pinabayaan lang yun. So, okay na, sir. We have always and will always exercise maximum tolerance.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat din po, sir.